Hello again, Shaddoe.
Hello.
So we're going to talk today about one of my favorite things, gold.
Money.
Money, yes. You know, it's that in-app currency. And it's just really cool because, you know, whether a school chooses to have a school store or not, students can use their gold. So it really doesn't matter if you want to have tangible items for sale because, you know, students are earning this gold through all these different activities, whether it's their pets or behaviors or quests. You know, they're getting all these little pieces of gold. Also, parents can give up to 15 gold pieces a night. It doesn't roll over, so they ask them to log in every day. But gold is like that currency. And if a school chooses to use it as a currency for the school, there's like a lot that they can do with the school store. If they don't want to, once again, students can use it, but teachers also have the ability to kind of charge things for the class. And so I was laughing with one of my friends because she was telling me about how all of her students, like there's certain times of the year where for some reason nobody ever remembers a pencil. Like it is,
Yep.
There's not a pencil in sight. There's no writing utensils. And so she has this back stock and she's like, I charge pencil rental fees. And it can be something for the class store, like, okay, it's going to charge gold and students may remember because they want to use that gold for other stuff, but it can be whatever that teacher wants.
That's a lot nicer than like trying to say you have to turn in your phone or give me your right shoe because then the kids start to think. So I am all for trading in the gold pieces for the rental fees. I love the gold pieces, and I have some schools that really use it as a way to ensure equity for extracurricular experiences. And so some schools that I know and love dearly, they have set a dollar amount that will equate to a certain amount of gold pieces. And then they can trade in gold pieces to then access tickets to the football game.
Okay.
Or prom or to the next dance, that kind of deal. And so it's not just about stuff. You can use your gold pieces to also access experiences, which is what kids in school's all about, is gaining that experience.
And so when we see this though, and I know you and I have talked about this before with the different grade levels, but you know, this school store can definitely be customized per school. But when we look at elementary, you know, we're looking right here, we got jelly bracelets and, you know, squishmallows and Pokemon cards. And yeah, this all sounds great. But to the point you just made, it's like, okay, well, if I'm a high schooler and I'm earning this gold and I'm going to ask my parents to go in every night, or guardian, you know, whoever I'm living with, and ask them, you know, can you give me 15 gold pieces? What do I want from that? And it is going to be prom tickets. Because then, you know, maybe my mom will let me have that budget for my dress. Or maybe, you know, there's different ways that we can look at that. Tickets to the after party of the prom. I know my high school rented out. I actually don't remember. It was so long ago. So that's really cool.
Well, exactly. So maybe it could be something that if you worked hard for that gold instead of just purchasing it with money, you'll remember the experience more. Because I know 100% I would rather go as a kid and get that like makerspace time to be able to craft and play. I would choose that a lot more than Pokemon cards because that's just not me. But then the kid 2 aisles down from me in the classroom, they do Pokemon at recess. And so it's a way to really, one, learn what your kids like, know what extrinsically motivates them, as you so coined earlier, where we have extrinsic and intrinsic motivation meeting in the middle. This is a cool way to set it up. And then we don't have to worry about the tickets and all of those things that just take up more time. Giving tickets to every kid eats into our day as opposed to a couple of clicks. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah. And actually, I was talking to one high school and they were considering, they get like donations sometimes. And so also having donations of gift cards for gas gift cards for like Uber Eats. And it's like the first 15 students to get to level 20 have the availability to purchase the gas gift card. And there's one high school that has a very specific set of parking spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And the first number of students that get to a specific level have the ability to buy that parking pass for the year. So it becomes this, other event, because we do have inventory management for the administrators. They could see, okay, everything's sold out. You actually can't get that. And then once the students make that purchase, that's all great. But as you said, you now get to know what they really want. So when we think about student engagement, what's happening in the economy and what are they using the school store for their gold? Maybe you're going to understand that like, okay, the school store isn't the hottest thing because I have students that just want all the gear. And so it's pretty exciting to just look at always back to what motivates them. What do they want? And how can we give them more of that? And
I love looking at the data for different schools too, because in some schools, the kids are all about the snacks, like give me the Takis. In some schools, they're all about those best dressed pets, the most passionate pet owners. And then some schools, it is that jelly bracelet. It's that thing that is not used in school and like not for the classroom, but I'm going to use that bad boy out on the recess playground.
Yeah.
And it's all about, all these kids are so different. It's fascinating to me.
It is. My favorite is still, there's a school in Georgia. They sell out of lotion. Bath and Body Works lotion is their number one item. And it's the only thing everyone wants. And so that is like extra stocked in their school store, but it's what you would never really realize. It's like, okay, I guess.